Hi there, Teresa from the Fargo Red Wing Shoe Store. I'd like to thank you, the hardworking men and women, for supporting our small business, because we couldn't do it without you. So thank you to each and every one of you for helping us have this memorable year. It's been our pleasure to help you. If you've never worn Red Wing boots, stop in and see what we're all about at 3003 Main Avenue in Fargo. Red Wing shoes for ultimate durability.
Good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It is January 21st. Lisa Scott with you this morning. Robert in for Lydia once again. We've got snow to talk about in the forecast and cold temperatures. But first, we'd like to remind you we're live on Facebook every weekday morning right around this time. Love it when you join us live, but it stays on your feed throughout the day so you can watch it whenever it works best for you to get your latest morning news, weather, headlines, all that good stuff. You can also listen to it as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcasts and look for the Inform Minute.
All right, this morning some snowflakes have kind of crept in on us and actually kind of making things a little slick out there, and some visibility issues potentially today too.
Yeah, just some light areas of snow showers, but of course that's more than enough to produce the visibility. We've been seeing visibility less than 2 miles in a few spots, including Fargo, Grand Forks, and a good portion of central North Dakota as well. Once we get the wind this afternoon, that will also help blow around that snow. So prepare to give yourself just a little bit of extra time for your commute heading into this afternoon and evening. Winter weather advisory in effect until 6 p.m. later today. Temperature-wise, not that bad in the mid-teens. Then it gets really, really cold as we head into tomorrow and then eventually the entire weekend.
Yeah, it sounds like it's going to be like, life-threatening type of cold, like really dangerous.
We're talking about afternoon highs in the teens below zero, and then Southern Valley in the mid-20s below when you wake up Friday, Saturday morning, near 30 below in the Northern Valley. So that's obviously not even cold you want to mess around with.
Yeah.
Likely just stay inside throughout the next couple of days.
And that's before wind chill too?
Yeah, before the wind chill.
temperature?
The winds aren't going to be that strong, around 5 to 15 miles an hour. But when it's that cold already, the baseline is set for some just bone-chilling temperatures in the 40s and 50s below. So again, if you are going outside, and I would only suggest that if you're commuting to or from the store, you want to bundle up. You don't want to expose skin for that. Frostbite can settle in with less than 5 minutes in those temperatures.
Yeah, and you risk, if you get stranded somewhere,
Absolutely.
Hypothermia, those types of things too. So it's not something to mess around with.
No, if you had any plans this weekend, maybe heading out of town, maybe save that for another weekend. It's just really, really cold outside.
And especially for parents, a couple of days left of school here this week, so you don't want kids waiting at the bus stop for an extended period of time if they don't have to at all, So definitely there'll be no outdoor recess. So just be aware of that and just take extra precautions and plan ahead.
Yep.
Absolutely. That cold lasts through the weekend, is that right?
Yeah, it won't be until Monday afternoon that we actually get above zero. So we're in this for a while, but luckily next week, it's not warm. We're still below average. Temperatures do get in the single digits above zero at least for the afternoons. Still below zero overnights, but it won't be nearly as frigid next week.
All right, well, we're bracing for that cold,
Absolutely.
I guess. Robert, thanks.
Okay, today the North Dakota legislature is convening for a special session to figure out how to use nearly $200 million. The money is part of the Trump administration's new Rural Health Transformation Program. Every state got money as part of the program. The number all depended on the state's policy commitments to the Trump administration. As part of the special session, lawmakers will discuss at least 12 bills. Some center around health care, others include some property tax discounts and possibly offering free school meals to students. The money needs to be appropriated before the money can be spent. To open the special session, Governor Kelly Armstrong will give his State of the State address.
A Hillsboro man is in court today facing an attempted murder charge. Robert Taylor is accused of attacking a man with a pocket knife at an apartment in Hillsboro in December. Taylor is currently being held in jail on a $100,000 bond. In addition to attempted murder, he's also charged with aggravated assault.
This morning, a Minnesota woman is in court charged with murder. Jordan Hansen is accused of shooting Justin Esparza in the head last March. Investigators found the man dead inside his house in Hallock. Hansen is charged with 2 counts of second-degree murder.
This morning, a woman accused of trying to kill a man with a hatchet in North Fargo is back in court. 23-year-old Elena D'Oliveira is charged with attempted murder and aggravated assault in the case. Court documents say officers found her boyfriend with bad cuts to his fingers and his head in September at a home just south of the NDSU campus.
A Fargo man has been charged after a neighbor said he pointed a rifle at him while he was taking out the trash. Kevin Byzewski is charged now with felony terrorizing. A man said he went to the dumpster and turned around to see Wyszewski standing on his balcony with the gun. Wyszewski remains in custody on $10,000 bond.
Vice President J.D. Vance is set to visit Minneapolis tomorrow amid protests over immigration enforcement in the state of Minnesota. Sources close to the VP say he'll meet with local leaders and community members. The Trump administration, including Vice President Vance, have criticized Minnesota's Democratic leaders who've called for ICE to leave the state.
Hot Mic today from 9 to 11. There will be a mini reunion tomorrow night in Denver when the Bison come to town. The former Dragon head coach will join the show to talk about his new job now in the Mile High City. Plus, a recap of the thriller on the ice last night as the North Dakota State champions beat the Minnesota State champions in Moorhead. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra, also streaming on Inforum.com.
And don't forget, for just 99 cents a month for your first 3 months, get an all-access pass to our website, Inforum.com. You can go to Inforum.com/subscribe to get that deal.
Join us for our next newscast. It's coming up at 11 this morning, and then we have you covered 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 tonight.
And First News is back tomorrow morning, 5 to 7 in the morning.
Have a great day.